So, hello everyone, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Crusader Kings II, where we will be continuing the Saga of the Shattered World, which I have begun on YouTube. If you've not had a chance to catch that yet, I would heartily recommend that you go and check it out. You can find that on youtube.com/MordredViking after the stream, because obviously it's a bit late now. Who's this? Dracorin, Katie Cat, thank you very much for the bits. Dracorin, happy birthday, thank you. Hippo Birdie to you. Oh, happy birthday. No, it is actually it's hard to tell when you're being facetious there, Katie Cat. Hippo Birdie to you, Hippo Birdie to you, Hippo Birdie to Mordred, Hippo Birdie to you. Appreciate that, thank you. Oh, that's awesome. And yes, it is my birthday, so you're probably going to see a lot of people wishing their happiness for birthdays, which is really cool. Really happy to be able to do this with you. And hello everyone, there are a lot of you in chat. This is so cool. By the way, from YouTube, music is a bit too loud. Yes, I thought the same. That's definitely one of the downsides to not recording things live, is I can't tell this stuff. It's really hard to tell. Until everything's already out, and then I'm like, oh dear, I messed up. Anyway, for those of you who have not had a chance to see the YouTube yet, we are playing Holy Fury. This is the new expansion from Paradox. I'm not allowed to tell you whether I'm enjoying it or not yet. You'll have to make your own judgments based on what is going on in the game and that stuff. The expansion Holy Fury adds a bunch of things, and we'll kind of go through those as we get to them. But the big obvious one is the world. It looks kind of different. There is no unified West Francia, for example, even though this is the Charlemagne start. That is because we are playing on something called Shattered World, where every single county has been granted independence, and I believe all the counts are also... Actually, that's a point. Are they different? I didn't even think of that. Are we going to find a Carlin? Okay, so these are with historic characters? Well, these are Bernhard Carlings, not actually Carlings. So I'm not sure. That's an interesting question. Anyway, the religions in the world are default, they're vanilla, so the difference really between Shattered World and Random World, which is the other new system brought into the game. Random World randomizes everything. There's new duchies, kingdoms, empires, even the religions are new. Here they are default, but if you are a pagan like the Germanics, the Suomenko, the Slavics, the Remover, I think even the Tengri, then you can reform your religion. When you reform your religion, you can change and model how exactly you want that religion to function, which is going to be really cool. We have started here in Gelre, which is actually at the start a Catholic province, but I've started as a Norseman, and I thought I could get away with that because right next to us is a Norse outpost. And in fact, I've noticed now Friesland has also got a Norse ruler, so we are slowly but surely spreading. Kind of want to watch you play an Animal Kingdom game now that I know it's there. Alles Gutes von Germany, thank you. Penchluit Happus, happy birthday. Thank you, 94th Min. Will I play a historical non-shattered game? At some point, yes. At some point. Something I noticed from YouTube is you already have shipyards in 2 provinces. Yeah, I saw that. And yes, we could definitely be raiding already. I just need to find some targets. I mean, having 2 provinces now is really going to help, because the problem that I've been facing is a lot of these places have fort. In fact, forts don't matter. You can just loot up to the line. Duh. So yeah, we should totally be raiding. So what to say? The last 3 episodes, so we've played about an hour and a half already. That was off camera, well, on camera, but not on stream. We have taken the 1 province of Gelre. We have invaded and successfully integrated Sticht into our realm, even though the capital of Sticht was the Temple of Utrecht. And I kind of screwed up there, giving Utrecht to a vassal, thinking, oh, I'll just get both titles. No, of course not. I'm not a duke yet, I'm a count, so that gave him independence. So I did reload a save there, and did it properly. I took the temple for a while, Then the Baron who was in Eiselstein, we imprisoned him, he rose up, we killed him, and then we didn't kill him, we just beat them. Got him in prison, used the revoked the title, and now we are the boss. And then we did give the temple to the seer, who has been fastidiously trying to convert Gelre, and I'm hoping Sticht as well. When is this going to be uploaded to YouTube? Tomorrow. So the plan is to have 3 episodes on YouTube until the day of release, at which point we'll go back to a normal 1 per day schedule. Hey, Bussy! Is it only me, or is the bitrate a bit low? We're on 1080, but it's still blurry-ish. Not much I can do about that, Lonito. And yeah, as Dan was saying, apparently you have transcoding, so you should be able to see what you can do. But I don't change the settings back here, that's all Twitch. So, other things of note in the world. As someone in the comments noted towards the end of the video, Ren here has actually consolidated 4 provinces. So I'm kind of curious to see who... Count Dumoth, the Boar of Ren. Yeah, he's pretty good. 18 combat, 14 intrigue, 11 diplomacy. So he might well be one of the... Whoa, great conquerors. 87 personal combat. Elusive Shadow, Adventurer, Strong, Brawny, Giant, Cruel, Ambitious, Sword of Dalmuth Gwanak, and Blood of Dumoth the Boar. Oh, so he started his own bloodline, the lucky sod. So this is actually an excellent way to introduce the bloodline. So if we click on Bloodlines, we can see all about him. So Blood of Dumoth the Boar, i.e. an ancestor of this dude. So all of his ancestors, I believe, will get this. And it provides plus monthly prestige 0.25, increases the vassal opinion of all vassals by +5, increases his personal combat skill by +10, and periodically attracts the servitude of great warriors if he is Catholic. Or I think if he is Catholic. This is the same as what Charlemagne gets. So this is probably the Charlemagne of this era. So Count Dumoth, the Boar of Ren, so it's the Gweneks, are probably going to be quite powerful. So they are definitely a dynasty to watch in the future. He's got children, so he's going to have heirs. So there you go. That's how the bloodlines work. Whether these change over time, I think they do, but I don't know entirely for sure. Like, this is new. A great conqueror of fame and legend. With sword in hand, he would let no one stand in his way. So it would be nice if we could found our own dynasty as well. Actually, how many people has he killed? Got to ask about the important stuff. He has not killed anyone! Not worthy. It's a brilliant nickname, the Boar. I'm guessing he's not timid. No, I don't think so. Actually, let's have a look what his traits are. Elusive Shadow. He's the Adventurer. Background's an adventure, which means they might be somewhat more ambitious than others. That's given if you attack someone with a host, isn't it? Strong, brawny, a giant. Strong, brawny, and a giant. This guy is ridiculous. Definitely don't want to fight him. He's scarred, cruel, gluttonous, humble, diligent, ambitious, and gregarious. This guy is insane. That says murdered, not sure what it means in context. Yeah, see, this guy was not murdered, he was sacrificed. There's a difference. I came at him with a big sword and just didn't give him one. But I warned him! I warned him I was coming at him with a big sword. We do still also need to get a spy master, and I would really like to get the wife as a spy master. She's about the only one that I would trust right now. The other thing which I think I did kind of screw up is I imprisoned and then revoked the title. I think I could have just straight up revoked the title from the Baron of Eiselstein, but I didn't realise I didn't have the revoke title law not set. It was set to none. I could change it to allowed, so that is now done. And then everything else is absolutist, so we're actually in a pretty good position. We are a feudal ruler of an absolute county. So, yay! Now let's celebrate with some tea. I probably will have something a little bit stronger, but later. I've got 8 hours of this still to get through. Hello, hello, hello. In fact, while there is a bit of a downtime, I'm going to try something. So one of our viewers, one of the longest running viewers, quite possibly, Posnick has given me a bunch of keys for games. And I want to do that through a giveaway. So we may as well set up a giveaway right now. I need to remember how on earth to do this, because it's the first time, so this is new. I need to set a keyword. Alright, so first of all, the giveaway is going to be for 7 Days to Die, which if you have watched this channel for any length of time, you will know that I am a huge fan of 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is an amazing game. So what we are going to do is we're going to set a keyword. You guys will need to write that keyword in chat. I don't think it needs an exclamation mark, you just need to type it in. It is not case sensitive, I'm just going to write it as case sensitive. And then what you need to do is 7 days. One word, 7 days. So the number 7 and then days. So write that in. That'll put you in the giveaway. And then I will hit the roll it and we shall see who wins it. So if you want to get a copy of 7 Days to Die, which is an amazing game, really, really, really recommend it, then go ahead, throw in 7 days in chat right now. And no, number 7. Number 7, there you go. And if you do it more than once, you will be ineligible. So just once. And I'll give that a minute or two to spool through while I continue pouring my tea. And then I've got like 8 of these, not 7 days, 8 different games to give away during the course of the stream. So we're going to do 4 this first stream and then 4 in the second as well. So thank you very much, Posnick. I really do appreciate that. Very generous. Oh, you already got it. Well, actually, that's a good thing. It's a great game. Alright, so I'll give you another 2 minutes or so to get that done. I'm going to blow my nose in the meantime, because you all wanted to know that. Have I had a good birthday? So far, so good. I'm sure it's only going to get better as I play some more of this game. At least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, 1 more minute. Get those 7 days into chat if you want a copy of 7 Days to Die. And it really is absolutely excellent. If there was an archive of footage, then you probably could go back on Twitch and you'd be able to see it. In fact, there is some on YouTube. So if you want to head over to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Mordred Viking, there is some footage of 7 Days to Die there. I don't think it's a huge amount, but there is some. The way I would describe it is kind of Minecraft hard mode. So there's a lot of building, there's a lot of scavenging for goods and things like that. The entire world is entirely destructible. All of the terrain in the world is destructible. And you can like melt down iron railings in order to get ingots, in order to fashion a knife, in order to actually fight. It's really good. Huzzah! Hey, Bandit Viking! Thank you very much for the subscription. 6 months now. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that support. I really do appreciate that. But obviously in 7 days there are zombies, so they're going to attack you. And you do have to build a base, you have to fortify it, and zombies will try and knock down your walls and get at your lovely, lovely brains. So it really is Minecraft with the building and the scavenging and the crafting aspect, but the monsters want to kill you. Okay, I would say that that is enough time, so I'm going to roll it. And Aristide, you got it. So click on that. And let's see if I can send it to you. Where's send message? That's the stream chat. Do I just send you a message? This is far more complicated than it needs to be. Be nice if there was just a little pop-up saying, "Hey, send message." This is much more. Oh, there we go. Here we go. And search for people. You there. Then I will send you a link. It is a humble bundle Humble Bundle link. You just need to go there and then redeem the keys. And it's all yours. So you just need to grab that, and you should get a copy of 7 Days to Die. Okay, so that one is done. Just going to put these in a document. Alright, so we'll do the next one in about an hour or so. So if you guys want to remind me about 6 o'clock, we'll do the next one. And that should get us through the entire stream. Cool. So, yes, let's get stuck in, seeing as I haven't even actually unpaused it, and we've been going for almost 20 minutes already. Sorry. Let's unpause. So what do we need to do? We need to rebuild the levy in Sticht. We could go adventuring right now. In fact, if we raised our fleet levies, we can get 8 ships. Let's do that. And then also raise our personal levy. How many troops can these carry again? Oh, 800. So, no. Raiding stance, led by yours truly. Now you jump in the ships. And we're going to head over to England and raid England. So we'll hit Kent. Not enough people to tear down the walls, but that's fine. We are still getting the lovely, lovely gold. It's a good tradition to have some gossips around pregnant women in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of a delicate life. As Asta's husband, it's my duty to provide her with the support she needs. Dispatch some maids. Lose gold, gain piety. She is comforted, she gains health. Or she doesn't need an old woman filling her head with nonsense. Lose piety. We can pay 10 gold, which puts me slightly into a deficit, but we should be earning. Actually, with the levies raised, I'm not sure we will be. Yeah, we are. We're good. Hail, fledgling! Rumours of great spoils are waiting behind the walls of Rudlan, waiting to be conquered by any daring raider with enough grit and ambition. I assume I need say nothing more. Signed, Torbjorn. Rudlan. Where is Rudlan? Up here, the Barony of Rudlan. Has a huge garrison. 950 soldiers. I can't do that yet. I'll accept. I don't know if there's a deadline on these things. There probably is. But if there is, I don't know what it is. Alright, let's head over to Sussex. We've still got Essex, Middlesex, Doncaster. No, Winchester. Wow. Doncaster is obviously further north. Duh. My liege, my mission to Gelre is so long... My liege, my mission to Gelre is so far been... Why am I keep saying long? It's far. Has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Mayor Avuko of Zutphen, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you are. That was weird. We have another child. This is a daughter, who shall be named... This is where I realise I have far too much junk on my desk. It's covered up my naming stuff. Let's just check this. And then bring out the names. So this is going to be Cathars. So remember, the first son is always going to be a Mordred. But otherwise, I will choose subscribers. So there is a very good chance that the subscriber will rule. No, don't raid Rudland, says 94th Min, who I happen to know is Welsh. You might be very, very biased in your opinion there, yeah. And I only know that because your Twitter thing's a Welsh flag. Rudland is the red bank in Old Welsh. Cool. Paradox shirt, it's jumper. But it's the hoodie I got from them at ParadoxCon. One of the many, many reasons I love Paradox, because this hoodie is amazing. That's the Isle of Wight always been a thing? Or is that new? I don't remember the Isle of Wight being a thing. So yeah, the Isle of Man is. Anglesey is. Has the Isle of Wight always been a province? That has to be new. Yeah, okay, cool. Ha! I like it. And we have almost filled this ship up with all the booty. So we will need to head home soon. Well, we'll go to Dorset first. Maybe I should write a letter to Solvi to try and convince him of my good intentions. A forthright message for what he needs, or it's not a good idea. Yeah, this is probably my excellent diplomacy skill. Not responded. Perhaps I should have tried in a less blunt way. Yeah. Yeah, you probably should have tried in a less blunt way. Solvi has initiated a massive recruitment drive. Ooh. 897. We are really close. So yeah, what we're going to need to do is in Nijmegen we are going to need to build probably a barracks. That's 45. Militia training ground is 90. No, we're going to need a militia training ground. Because we just need bodies. They don't need to be good. They just need to be alive. Castle town has been built in Nijmegen. And this is really going to help in paying for that. Despite my letter warning Volkwif to give up her attempts to rescue her spouse, a letter arrived this morning telling me to release the man. Or else. Oh, this is the Baron. Guards, make sure the prisoner won't escape. Oh yeah, it is this dude. Or I could just execute him. Yeah, have him back. Get out of my realm. I can just get him again. Now, oh, this annoys everyone though, doesn't it? I lose a little bit of prestige. I have plenty. I don't care. Here's opinion. Volkwif. That's the wife, isn't it? Yeah. Get out of here. I have no need for troublemakers in my realm. It'd be really nice if it showed the loot on this screen instead. And we are in fact full. So let's head home. Okay. The first of much money. Looks like 1 or 2 extra provinces in Wales too. The recent influx of looted treasure has encouraged buying and investment in Gelre, which has in turn attracted more warriors who are hungry for gold. Sweet! We are now up to 909. Okay, we're not actually far off being able to raid that place. Anglesey is new. Oh yeah, this has been broken up. That's cool. Yoredale, that's new. Westmoreland is always here, Lancaster is always here. Durham, Northumberland. Lindisfarne, that's new. Notable, of course, because it's the first recorded raid of Vikings in England. Well, this time it's going to be Kent. And it is roughly the right time. Alright, so we've got a bunch of money in. We're going to send these guys home. And then we will re-raise them. And then group. Mordred is going to lead them, as is Torbjorn Shaw. Raiding. And then this time I think we will head along the east coast. And we have money. How much is the militia training ground going to be? 147. Okay, we're not far off. Middlesex has really good fortifications, so we would only get a tiny bit of money from that. Possible to rank up in the society. You've gained enough influence in the society, you can request to be promoted. I think we'll do that once we have actually finished this quest. Connacht got split up. Yeah, Ireland seems to have gained a bit too. Gotta raid Lindisfarne. We'll get there, we'll get there. The difference is I'm coming from the Netherlands. This stuff is closer, rather than going from... Actually, I'm not sure. Lindisfarne was probably Norway. Might have been Denmark. And if Britain got a bit of a province overhaul, you can be pretty sure that other areas got it too. My mission to Gelre has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Mayor Saleko of Loan, managed to convince him to make him understand, etc, etc, etc. Cool. So definitely one of the best things that I did here was recruiting a far, far better set of chancellors, because I didn't have to worry too much about powerful vassals. Yes, they exist. I don't have a council, so I don't care. And they were all Catholic, so I don't trust them anyway. This was a far better way of doing it. This is unfortunate. I do have the tyrant penalty, which is pissing everyone else off. So hopefully I can expand a little bit in the future and give them some more land. How's this going? We've almost finished. We head over to Suffolk. Suffolk's a nice province. It's split in half between the two coastal provinces. Suffolk's a place we're actually sieging. I don't want to waste the attrition doing that. Food and supplies have been smuggled into Ipswich, increasing the morale of the defenders. Hey, the Gaming Bob, thank you very much. Happy birthday, Mordred. I really do appreciate the bits there. Thank you. Very generous. Alright, let's move you to Lincoln. How are we doing? Still halfway. Steward Olafaris had some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. So we can spend 4 ducats and gain economic tech spread rate 100%, and also prosperity goes up a bit. Do it! By all means. Where is the prosperity? I just noticed how much this place is worth. I really need to build some fortifications. This is an extremely tempting place to loot. Although we did already get rid of the Tunisian raiders, of course. It's not there. Oh yeah, the other thing was I wasn't sure exactly what the terrain around me was, and remember I picked up the flat terrain expert, which is bonus in plains, farmlands and steppes. Yeah, about that. This icon, plains, 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 plains. That's probably the best decision I have ever made. Because I'm just going to be unstoppable fighting in those areas. Build militia training grounds, can't afford it yet. All of the ad bits, thank you Gaming Bob, you just gave me even more. I really appreciate that, thank you. And you have a new icon, you are the bits leader. Number 2, Mystery Potato, still in first place. I did not realise that those icons carried across into chat. Huh. Perhaps it's time I asked Solvi to spend some time with me. It's probably the fastest way to gain his trust. I'll ask him. I mean, we're raiding together, aren't we? No, it's Torbjorn. Solvi was happy to oblige. Now I have some time to spend with him. I'm confident I can convince him of how alike we are, and that he stands only to gain from the friendship. This is my marshal, of course. I think these days really helps getting Solvi to know and appreciate me better. We spent most of the time visiting the domain, discussing the more disparate topics. He has been swayed. Now I don't know whether swaying stacks. I assume so, but I don't know by how much. Oh, this is a place I really need to burn. Unfortunately, we've actually got quite good fortifications. Are we going to make it up to Lindisfarne? I might actually get full too quickly here. I could hold another great block. Again, this is a prestige thing. I'm not entirely convinced we need it. Oh, yeah. So, one of the things we've kind of missed out doing this. Let me just load up the comments from chat, from YouTube again, because there was quite a good one. Republics do happen in a random world. They are just duchies, so you won't have seen any for Shattered World, which makes sense. Not being tribal locks you out some new mechanics. So tribal event troops have been replaced with prestige-based retinues. So we're not seeing the prestige-based retinues, which is a bit of a shame. So you still get special troops, but it's more predictable. No more enemies summoning up 10,000 people out of thin air. And also strong claim duels after a Gavelkind split are also a tribal feature. So we would be fighting a lot more stuff if we were tribal. So sorry about that. Didn't know that was a thing.